Hey everybody, I'm your host of Children's Trivia, Guy Smiley. No, I can't use that. That's trademarked by Sesame Street. So we're gonna have some fun here for a minute. I wanted to have my music going on in the background. I didn't do a good job of it. Here we go. So welcome in everyone. There was some confusion on this, and that's fine because this is the first time doing it. So you didn't have to do anything through Facebook or anything fancy. You're just using Facebook Live as your TV, just like you would go do trivia somewhere and see the guy sitting there at the table. So for those of you that did sign up, I think all of you have my number, so you'll be texting me your sheets. So here's how it's going to work. Get a sheet of paper. Write your team name at the top legibly. I have to be able to read it. There's going to be 3 rounds of 5 questions each. So just put round 1 and then space for lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to mess with different point values every question, all that stuff. Simply round 1, each question is going to be worth 2 points. Round 2, every question is going to be worth 5 points. And round 3, every question is going to be worth 10 points. If for some reason there's a tie, I have a bonus question for 15 points, so that should throw it off enough. And I have some bonus questions in here too. So go ahead, and I'm using a new interface for this. I'm not seeing live updates, comments on my thing. Somebody post a comment. I just want to see what it says and see if I can see if someone needs more time. Yeah, this new, okay, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to go with the flow. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, I see people. Thanks, babe. So my wife just posts trivia is fun. I'm seeing the live updates. Awesome. All right. Do you have your piece of paper with your team name? Questions. They're not going to be hard. Here we go. Ask your kids. You can do this yourself, even if you're a grown adult, because trivia is fun. All right, here we go. Question 1, round 1. General. The Very Hungry Caterpillar, famous book, I got it right here, is known for what interesting feature in the actual book? What is the Very Hungry Caterpillar known for in the actual book? Now listen, you're using your phone to text me, and Lizzie the cat is about ready to pull my power plug out. Lizzie, what are you doing? No cheating on your phones. You're going to text me your sheets after every round. Do not use your phone to Google stuff. Please, please, please. All right, moving on. I'll recap at the end of the round. That first question was, Very Hungry Caterpillar is known for what interesting feature in the actual physical book? Question 2, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street was this famous author's first book. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street was this famous author's first book. Hope I'm giving you enough time. I'll recap at the end. Question 3, round 1. What book is about a stuffed bear who goes on an adventure in a department store? This was actually tricky for me because there's a couple of bear stories that I confused as a kid. So think about this plot line. What book is about a stuffed bear who goes on an adventure in a department store? Okay, people are kind of coming in here late. I'm trying to catch up. All right, I'd like to welcome in. Here's the teams: Pizza Pop, Super Cats, Animal Lovers, the Cool Cheese Club with a hyphen between cool and cheese. I think that's very important for some reason. The Mean Reds, and Team Nelson. If you're playing along from home, maybe this first time, just play along at home and see how it goes. It's going to be real hard for me to get anybody else in here and send the info for texting me. Unless you know me or know a friend of mine and you can get my cell number to text your sheet. If you can do that, feel free and go ahead. And the first time you send your team sheet, just say, we're new, and that's the team. All right. Question 4, round 3. What animal goes through bedtime routines in the classic book Goodnight Moon? This took me a minute. What animal goes through bedtime routines in the book Goodnight Moon? It's round 1, question 4. Quarantine has my time sense all. I am going to review every question in round 1 when we're done, so don't worry about that. But question 4 was, what animal goes through bedtime routines in the classic book Goodnight Moon? Okay. I'm also trying to scoot this along because I know kids can't focus for too long. So we're going to make this as short as possible. Question 5. Here's a softball. Which Kid's Guardian written by P.L. Travers was practically perfect in every way? This should be a gimme. Which children's guardian written by P.L. Travers was practically perfect in every way? That's round 1, guys. If you're already done, go ahead and text me. I'm going to be tabulating scores here for a few minutes. If you need a review, here's the questions again for round 1. Question 1 was, the Very Hungry Caterpillar is known for what interesting feature in the actual book? Question 2 was, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street was this famous author's first book? Question 3 was, what book is about a stuffed bear who goes on an adventure in a department store? Question 4 was, what animal goes through bedtime rituals in the classic Goodnight Moon? Question 5 was, which nanny written by P.L. Travers was practically perfect in every way? All right, go ahead and text me your sheets and we'll get the scores going. Each of these questions is worth 2 points each for round 1. All right, they're coming in thick and fast. I thought these were easy, guys. I'm so sorry. This was kind of tricky, I guess. All right. I love you guys aren't leaving them just blank. There's no idea, question marks. Oh, this is entertaining, if not just for me. All right, we got some teams left. Needs to send in your scores. I need Pizza Pops, Animal Lovers, and Cool Cheese Club texting me pictures of their sheets. Now, look, if you're just tuning in late, I want as many people to be able to do this as possible, and it's the honor system anyway. If you're writing down on a piece of paper and you write your team name down after each round, post there in the live updates, your point totals that you really feel that you got. We're going to go over the answers in a minute, so you can do that. All right, Pizza Pop, Animal Lovers, Cool Cheese Club. Where are your where's pictures of your score sheets? Maybe this is why people don't do this on Facebook Live. I don't know. Guys, I'm just trying to do stuff. We're all in a crazy situation here. People don't know what day it is half the time or what time it is, so. All right, we're waiting on Pizza Pop, Animal Lovers, and the Cool Cheese Club to send their answers for round one. All right, we're going to have to move on here, but guys, please try to get these in for round two. We'll do scores after round two then. Here's the answers. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is known for what interesting feature in the actual physical book? There's holes in it. They actually cut holes in it for as the caterpillar ate through things. Question two, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street was this author's famous author's first book, Dr. Seuss. Question three, what book is about a stuffed bear who goes on an adventure in a department store? Corduroy. I almost said Paddington at first, which some people did. It was Corduroy, though, other bear. Question four, what animal goes through bedtime routines in Goodnight Moon? A rabbit or a bunny? I would have taken either one. Which nanny, written by P.L. Travers, was practically perfect? Mary Poppins. Okay, there's your answers. Let's go on. Let's keep this thing moving. Round two, get ready. Oh, here we go. Hang on, sorry. All right, Pizza Pop is in. Just waiting on Animal Lovers and Cool Cheese Club. Hey, Animal Lovers, I need you to actually take a picture of the answers and not just the corner of your page. Get it centered on your answers, please. Thank you. Animal Lovers, I can only see part of your page. Take another picture, please. I wish I knew some jokes. There we go. Okay, hang on. All right, just waiting on Cool Cheese. Going on to round two. Cool Cheese, get your answers in. Round two, question one. E.B. White wrote a story about a spider and a pig that were friends. A spider and a pig. What is the story or the book's name? All right, thank you, Cool Cheese. I've got all the scores in for round one. Okay, question one of round two was E.B. White wrote a story about a spider and a pig. What is its name? I'm looking for the title of the book or the story about the spider and the pig. Question two, round two. What is the name of the forest where Winnie the Pooh and his friends live? What is the name of the forest where Winnie the Pooh and his friends live? You got a face full of Pip here. She's right in front of the Pippies. You want to say hi? Question two is, what is the name of the forest where Winnie the Pooh and his friends live? Question three, I'll repeat all these. I'm just trying to move it along. Question three, who is Winnie the Pooh's best animal friend? Listen to the question carefully. Oh, there's Lizzie right there. What are you doing, Liz? Question three was, who is Winnie the Pooh's best animal friend? Oh, Lizzie wants to go outside, but it's blocked by my Pippin sign. Liz, you're going to have to wait, babe. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi to the people. Say hi, Lizzie's. Oops, sorry. Question four, round two. Who is trying to get the main... Think about this carefully. Who is trying to get the main character to eat green eggs and ham in the Dr. Seuss classic? Who is it that's actually trying to give the green eggs and ham to the speaker in the book? Who is trying to get the speaker in the book Green Eggs and Ham to eat the green eggs and ham? Go through the rhyme in your head. And question five, or last question of round two. We're making it through, people. What is the story of a bear in a raincoat that is found and loved by a family in London? I'm being tricky here. What's the story of a bear in a raincoat that is found and loved by a family at a train station in London? Random fact, my wife and I went through that train station when we were in London 2 years ago, and we had a blast and we took pictures. All right. Hey, if you got those questions, start texting me so I can tabulate. Remember, answers this round are worth 5 points each. Here's a recap in case you're just needing one final refresher. Question one, E.B. White wrote a story about a spider and a pig that were friends. Name it. Question two, what's the name of the forest where Winnie the Pooh and his friends live? 3, who's Winnie the Pooh's best animal friend? I didn't say human friend, animal friend. Question 4, who's trying to get the main character to eat green eggs and ham in the Dr. Seuss classic? Who is... Oh, now we got Pip in the picture. Wow, I can't get the cats to get in my videos to save my life, and now that I'm just sitting here, they're walking around. And lastly, what is the story of a bear in a raincoat that is found and loved by a family in London? He's found in a train station. Okay, I'm going to try to catch up to some people. I think some people might be adding in late. Let me go through this and enjoy my... Post in the side, can you hear the music? My background game show music? I don't even know if it's working. All right, I got to go through. All right, people are coming on strong now. A lot of you guys knew these ones. Okay, you guys are cranking on this one. A lot of good answers. I mean, correct answers on this one. Oh, man. Several people getting every answer right on this one. Very well done. Oh, we had someone join late, but unfortunately they... Hi, Dawn and Destiny. They have sent their paper correctly, and so they are right back in it. Oh, man, several teams getting all of these correct. Very well done. I'm waiting on... Who am I waiting on? Oh, no, I'm not. Hang on. I'm not counting spelling on this, kids, because I love that you're trying, so I'm not counting spelling. Oh, really good here, people. All right, that's round 2. Here are the scores. Pizza Pop at 29. Super Cats at 24. Animal Lovers at 31. Cool Cheese Club at 29. The Mean Reds at 33. Team Nelson at 20. And Dawn and Destiny at 27. It's a close race, and there's going to be a bonus question. Here we go. Round 3. You guys are doing well. Round 3. Now, I had to throw this one in here, guys. In Pippin No Lickin', who is the class spokesperson who lets Pippin know not bathing is an issue? These questions are worth 10 apiece. In Pippin No Lickin', who is the class spokesperson that lets Pippin know his not bathing is an issue? Question 2. What is the name of the fairy in the Peter Pan stories? What is the name of the fairy in the Peter Pan stories? I honestly didn't know how this was going to work with the texting. It's actually fine. So I think it would have been a mess trying to somehow do it in here. Okay, question 3, round 3. Listen to this carefully. I'm not asking for the title. I'm asking for a character. What is the name of the owner of the candy company in Roald Dahl's famous book? I'm using some different words so they're not exactly the same. What is the name of the owner of the huge candy company in Roald Dahl's classic? Think about that. Okay, question 4. What are the names of the big twins in Alice Through the Looking Glass, aka in the United States, Alice in Wonderland? What are the names of the big twins in Alice Through the Looking Glass, aka Alice in Wonderland? And the last question of round 3. This is it for the actual real questions. Now listen, even if you don't know this one, the answer is kind of in the question, so just listen. Ezra Jack Keats wrote a famous book about a little boy, Peter, who plays outside in winter. I'll give you a hint. It's synonymous with having no school. Ezra Jack Keats wrote a famous book about a young boy, Peter, who plays outside in winter. What is the title? That's what I'm looking for, the title. All right, if you're done and you've got those questions, go ahead and start texting because I can tabulate them more quickly. If you need a recap, here's the recap of the questions in round 3. Number 1, in Pippin No Lickin', who's the class spokesperson who lets Pippin know that his not bathing is really an issue? Question 2, I might have got these out of order, but what was the name of the owner in Roald Dahl's classic about the big candy company? No, that was 3. I'm sorry. Number two, what is the name of the fairy in the Peter Pan stories? Sorry, so flip those. Number 2 was what was the name of the fairy in all the Peter Pan stories? Number 3 is what's the name of the owner in Roald Dahl's book about a company, that huge company that makes candy? Number 4, what are the names of the big twins in Alice Through the Looking Glass, also known as Alice in Wonderland? And lastly, Ezra Jack Keats wrote a famous book about a young boy, Peter, that plays outside in the winter. What is the name of the book? The answer is actually kind of in the question if you can dig it out. Here we go. No, Mike, you got it. I can see these. I know what you're doing. Okay. All right, here we go. Cool cheese. Nope, I got one of them turned sideways. All right, guys. Well, I'll explain this in a minute with the... Me and Reds, I'm waiting for your answers. Oh, sorry. Okay, we had one team drop out, but that was because they had a medical appointment that they had to, and that's totally fine. All right, let's see. I think I've got everything. And I'm going to have to explain one thing because you probably... I know I said spelling was not an issue, but there was an answer that I kind of got that was not quite the same thing, which I kind of threw you off, but that's okay. We'll explain it. So let's go through the questions. All right, here we go. So who was the class spokesperson in Pippin No Lickin' that let Pippin know that his not bathing was really an issue? Amanda the Panda. 2, who is the fairy in all the Peter Pan stories? Tinkerbell. Number 3, who is the owner of the huge candy company in Roald Dahl's classic, Willy Wonka? The book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and so I said huge candy company, so I think you got it there. Question 4, who are the big twins in Alice Through the Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland? Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Most of you got almost all of those. Now, the last one was tricky. I thought this was more of a classic, and I guess a lot of people don't know it. It's called, I was getting Snow Day a lot, which is similar, but the full title is The Snowy Day. So I couldn't give Snow Day that. So, bonus question. Here we go, guys. This is worth 15 points. I just threw this in here because it's going to make the scores kind of go not so even. Here's your bonus question. Send it to me as soon as you get it done. This is easy for some people, not for others. What was Dr. Seuss's real name? Bonus question. What was Dr. Seuss's real name? You don't have to, you surely do not have to spell it right. If you get the gist, it's fine. Bonus question as I total these up. I forgot to show you this at the beginning for the fun little... Oh, thought you were handing it to me. All right, here's what you're shooting for, people. A brand new sealed copy of the super fun family game Throw Burrito. All right, start sending in your answers with the bonus question. What was Dr. Seuss's real name? Zach, you're too cute. That's... All right, get your answers in. What was the bonus question? What was Dr. Seuss's real name? Spelling can just be close, but it's got to be close. All right, some of you are good friends of mine, so I got some funny answers here. This is turning into comedy hour here. I just got John Cena. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh man, really funny, very funny stuff here. Whew. All right, I think it's Pizza Pop that I've gotten another cattywampus. The picture is not on the actual word. There we go. You guys are killing me. I can't believe nobody knew this. So the bonus question actually did not help anyone. All right. Oh, it's all right because we have a winner. So, all right, that was our first ever kids trivia, kids book trivia. And what I would really like is over in the comments, or if you know me personally, give me some feedback. This actually was what I was shooting for time-wise. I didn't want to take a ton of time. It's only been about 35 minutes. Any of you out there watching that were kind of like, well, we didn't sign up because we didn't really know what it was going to be like. Give me your thoughts on that as well. How can I make it better? More rounds, less questions, same amount of rounds, less questions. I guess easier questions or more questions like round 2 because you got a lot of those. Yeah, so here's our totals. And nobody is last, or this is not a conditional or how good or bad you are as a person. These are just the scores. The Mean Reds coming in last with 43. The Super Cats with 54. Team Nelson with 60. We had a tie for second place with the Cool Cheese Club and Pizza Pop. And the winner with 71 points. Animal Lovers with 71 points. All right. Hey, let me know in the comments what I could do differently. If you had fun, if you'd like to do this again, if I keep it right around a half an hour. If you didn't play, what was confusing? Did you think it was good? What can I change? Thank you so much, guys. And this will be making its way to Animal Lovers. Have a great day.